Today I'll be talking about the Drill Master Portable Pocket Hole Jig Kit from Harbor Freight. This is item 96264. You have Kraig tools. I've never used them. I think they're a little on the pricey end. It's about $100 to kind of dive into that. I think you can get kind of just like a one-piece jig for something like $20 or something like that. But I was in Harbor Freight. I saw this guy. I figured it was a pretty decent deal. I think it was something like $65 or something like that, and then you get your 20% coupon. So it came to something like $52 or $54 before taxes. So I thought for about half price of the Kraig tool, why not give it a shot? Just wanted to start getting into some woodworking, and I figured it was the best way to get into it without diving in too deep into the pockets. Comes with a lot of stuff here. First of all, you get the drill bit to do pocket holes, and comes with a bag of different wrenches and screws. And I don't know about this design. I'm not sure if I just can't figure out which one of these is supposed to go in here, but this is the only one I can get to fit, and when it spins around, it's a knuckle beater, so you gotta watch out for that. But in here you get a bunch of different size screws. You get whatever this is. I'm sure it's something to measure. I don't know exactly how it works. I haven't needed to use it yet. And then the actual jig itself. It's this little lever action here. And then you've got a little bit of a tape measure, I guess, to line up your holes so everything is pretty even when you're drilling everything. So pretty easy design. You take your piece of wood, you're gonna kind of line it up right here, and then you're gonna lock it in. Okay, you're gonna have to kind of play with each piece of wood that you're using here and twist this around to lock it in. And you go ahead, and from there I got it clamped down. It came with 4 screws to actually clamp it down to something, so I got it here on this little piece of it's a 2x6, and then I've got the DeWalt clamps holding it down. So you got a couple of different angles that you can do here, and I guess a lot of different plans that you get are going to tell you which one of these to use for your particular project. But you kind of just stick this in here. See if I can get a better angle. Now I found that the best way to drill these holes is on high drive on your drill, because if not, these come out pretty dirty here. I'm not exactly sure how the Kraig tool comes out. Again, this is probably just the actual bit itself that you're relying on here to make a clean cut. I'm not sure. I've never used a Kraig tool, so I can't speak to it. But I'd say for half the price, you just play around with this wood here and clean it up, sand it down, and you got yourself quite the deal over Harbor Freight. I am using the Kraig starter kit here, which I dropped all over the floor the other day. That was real fun picking it up. And I think for $15 I picked up 2 of these Kraig pocket hole screw bits here to go ahead and use that little square that they use for Kraig's tools. Anyway, so again, my first impressions are for half the price, why not? It's a great little system, and I was able to put a pretty nice little farm table together. I'm going to start putting some furniture together and kind of showing you my progress along my beginnings of woodworking. Got a couple of other tools I'll be reviewing here, a couple battery operated DeWalt tools, and a couple drills, and a whole bunch of other stuff coming up. A bunch of Harbor Freight stuff that I love. I think they have some great deals on things. and it's just kind of fun to bounce around from super expensive tools to, you know, the bottom of the pit, and you know, as long as they're functional, they're functional. So that's how I see it. But anyway, I hope you might have gotten something out of this, and maybe if you want to start making some furniture, I'd certainly recommend it. About $50 gets you, you know, into making pocket holes. So if you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe, and you know, more little videos like this will be coming up. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.